So we're gonna start with the bottom this time to make it a little more fun. All right. And the bottom of the tier list literally could not get worse is Curry. Curry's the first one on the tier list. An F tier. Um, I explained this to Curry. That Curry is a friend of you, Pointless, and I can only interact with him
Yep.
through you. And when I expressed this to him, he's a pretty understanding guy. Just because he's F doesn't mean I hate the guy. I don't hate anybody that I'm listing here. Nobody's getting any more hate or any more love because they're higher or lower on this list. But the fact that I have to interact are pointless to get to this guy. Uh, this is he's actually going to be alone down here. A couple people moved up. He's going to be the only one down here now, and I'll explain why when I get to the other people. But I see potential. Him and his lady apologized for the words too, and I think we just had a rough night, and maybe a couple more good nights. Maybe we can go from only interacting with Pointless to because he wants to do Pokemon stuff. To because sometimes him and I will interact with each other at the parties, but I can see him getting out of F, and I just get rid of this tier in general unless more people join. Um, but that's all I have to say for Curry for now. He's still staying in F tier. Now for D tier, the lowest, the guy at the lowest is still Running Cube. Running Cube's still low. He's higher now, and the reason why Runny is higher now is because Runny isn't dependable on gold anymore. I talked to Runny in chat. He joined our Among Us game. He he's nothing but nice to me. I don't know what his quarrels are with OCAT or Gold or anything like that, but as far as I'm concerned, Rennie and I are cool as shit. But we gotta play more. We gotta hang out more. It's that way he won't be just a meme with the group. He'll be actually someone here too. It's like OCAT. Now speaking of people that are newer in the group, um, I actually got to put somebody here that people are not going to expect. It's going to be David. David is only a little bit ahead of OCAT, and that's because of our pass. Or not OCAT, Runny Cube. And the reason why David's here is because he promised like subs or whatever the fuck, and he occasionally pops in and just says hi, and then that's it. That's the extent of our friendship now. So him and Running Cube actually interact with me as much as each other because he's trying to dodge me on something similar to another person promised, where they tell me they're gonna sub to me or something. I'm like, sweet, that's great news, and then they don't come through, and then they start hiding from me because they think I'm gonna heckle them about it. So David's down here. Maybe when his life's together and he just does it and makes himself feel better, because I already told him I don't care. We can maybe play Smite or something more, but for right now, him and I haven't interacted with each other in a while. Speaking of a while, in C tier, I got Toasty. Now, Toasty is a great friend. Uh, I hang out with him a lot back in the day, and now I don't really get to. And this shady schedule just makes it this. If you've noticed, I'm tearing it right now with the people that I'm spending least time with, rather than actual headaches and stuff. Um, he's a great dude, but the thing is I can't get a hold of this guy, and even though him and I get along with so much stuff, it's just the contact, the interaction. It's hard, and that can make a friendship like go from, oh, we're cool, we're hanging out or whatever, to I don't know what's going on in his life. I hope he's okay. And that's kind of how it is here with Curry, Runny Cube, and David. I don't know how they're doing or what's going on. I see them when I see them, and Toasty's there, but at least when he's around, he's in the party. That's the biggest difference between the two, and he's also not friends with someone else. Next here, again, another big surprise. It's Zeet. Now, Zeet realistically should be higher, but dude, this guy's schedule since he started school is actually awful. It is so hard to play with this guy. I'm happy I was able to convince him to play an hour longer, but I'm getting to see him tomorrow, for, maybe for 2 or 3 hours. Like I can't express how awful that schedule is, and I hate to bring people more down for not interacting with me more because I'm not your world. I'm nobody's here's world, but it's hard for me to like see you as somebody that's like super close with me when I'm interacting with you on a hey, what's going on, and then I don't see you for weeks to months. So he's here. The only things I can play with this guy, Among Us has been added to it. We need a big group for that. We got Smite always, and then Duel Links, but that's only a couple games. When he's done with school, uh, hopefully passes all his classes. Maybe he has the opportunity to go up, but for right now, him and Toasty are gonna stay there until their lives get together. Now, speaking of lights getting together, oh wait, Toasty is this evil little leprechaun looking guy. Speaking of lights getting together, we have a couple people, if anybody hasn't noticed already, that have shot up a lot. And the first person to shoot up a lot is Matt. Now, Matt and I had a talk. We had a big talk, and I expressed to him that he's not an outsider in our group. That a couple people have started only getting along with the pals through the stream first, like Matt. I mean, not Matt, Dino. And he's been playing Among Us with us. He played Project Winner. He tells Spike to shut up. That's always fun. And he's the Eastern Island guy. When we need a group of people, he isn't necessarily consistent, but he's a more welcomed addition, and I hope he keeps sticking around. But he is on every day, so I can see this guy uh, going up more or staying where he is forever. uh, and now we come to now here's the dilemma I have here. Um, all these people are nice. They're very nice people, and I don't have arguments or anything like that with them. But like I said, their schedules are dog water. These next set of people are people that I see all the time, but at this point, it's literally like a level of how much they annoy me. So even though these guys are as high as B tier, the real list starts here. All right, and at the bottom of this real list, these motherfuckers could make me want to blow my own head off. And the first one is Oket. Oket has gone far. He has gone so far up the list, but there are times that he gets under my skin, and I know I get under his, and I am so happy that this guy is hanging out with us more. But until we play more and more, or it stays consistent, I can't, in good faith, rank him higher than some people that have been around me for almost 2 years. So this is a tad low because he's such a nice guy, but it would be unfair to the rest. But he has gone way up. He was down there, I think, with Runny, or no, he was down there with like David and D. So he's gone way up, and that's just because I've been seeing him all the time. Maybe it's Diablo. I don't know what it is, but it's been great to go from arguing with this guy over the mimic to him just being around us all the time has been a very, very pleasant surprise. Now, speaking of pleasant surprises, uh, there won't be any more until S tier because these three motherfuckers could be ordered in any way. and they're always thorns in my sides, but I love them. But at the bottom of these three is Dino. Dino is a fucking bastard. Uh, I want to say so many good things about this dude because he plays so many games with me. But god damn, does this dude get on my nerves? Way more than OCAT, but I've known this guy for a bit, and when nobody's on, I can't stress enough that he is super cool to be around. He doesn't act up or nothing, but damn, especially with Among Us, he can be a fucking baby. Now, you might think, oh, well, if he's just a baby or whatever the heck, why is he so high? And it's literally this dude makes me laugh like all the time. Like, there's conversations where we're in the party and him and I are just laughing about stuff that's not even related to what everybody else is talking about. And he tries to go out of his way to play with me, which I appreciate so much. I like playing the same games with people as much as the next guy. Now sometimes I don't always want to do it, and especially if he's giving me a headache and I can't tell him to stop, I don't appreciate it. But moods aside, the con of him making farting noises, interrupting and ruining games, compared to like all the other joy that he brings me, keeps him this high. He should have went lower, but if these guys need to get their act together, all of them, all four, all seven of them, and until they do, I can't realistically uh, put all these thorns in my side lower. I just can't because their bad behavior uh, when I'm around them like 90% of my day shouldn't be shouldn't be punished unless it's really bad. Now, speaking of really bad behavior, we have the malicious man himself, Spike Strake, who barely edges over Dino. These two, oh my god, dude, together in one party, you'll want to blow your head off. Individually, though, it can be chill vibes, and just like Dino, Spike and I will be in a party, and everybody will be talking about other stuff. But I can just him and I just like get each other, and we'll be laughing about stuff that will go over everybody's head. Like just the night before, him and I were joking about stuff that Doctor wanted in on. He wanted to know what we were laughing about, and it was never said, and there were no words. That's what you want in a friend. You don't even need to say anything. The body language or whatever's going on, the same humor. But he's evil, so he can't be trusted. So that's why he's here. That's why him getting S tier. Either one of these two getting S tier is unrealistic. And if any of these people start seeing me all the time, it's not looking good for these two. That's all I got to say about this fucker. And then next, he would love to be alone. He would love to be alone, but little bastards with the rest of them. Now, here's the thing about Gold. He's a thorn in my side, but it's in. I don't know if it's his fault because the way it sounds on the headset, it sounds like he's just got something going on in his brain. I can't get mad at him for this stuff, but with the amnesia, the crying, they do it too. But with the crying, it brings him away from S. But he's just lovable. I don't know. Everybody loves this guy, and he doesn't even do anything. But I've said it on the last one. Him and I meme a lot with Duel Links and stuff like that. We get along. Uh, it's just chill vibes. I appreciate the to go from fart noises and jabs and evilness to oh let's just chill on a game and do whatever. Uh, I wish I could say more on him, but I really juiced him up in the last one. Um, I will say the random mother brings these two a lot down. I don't know what this inconsistent scheduling stuff is, but if I need a pal, these guys are here.
Like of course.
All right, and then weirdly enough, we actually have a fourth addition to A tier. He's gone down,
Mm.
and the next person is Doctor. Doctor went down because this dude um is a baby. He just he just went from this person that was like probably one of my closest friends on Xbox that I wouldn't want to go any lower to like this person that I'm now having the same arguments with this guy where he does something wrong, I check him, and he thinks I'm trying to hurt him when I wouldn't ever want to hurt any of my friends. So I have to coddle him with the rest of the babies. But he wants to be treated like an intelligent adult. That's why he's a monkey in a doctor's outfit. Now, I would like to keep him up, especially with all the help with the stream stuff, but we we, we can't ignore the chaotic behavior and the sudden random absences and the stuff that he does on a regular basis that he doesn't even comprehend himself just like conflicts with my scheduling and the overall like thing I'm trying to accomplish that day. And sometimes he'll just bail me just for the memes. And that kind of stuff is like do you want your closest friend doing that? Do you need the lack of control? And that's what these four are all so close, but until they get to that level of maturity, I think they're gonna stay there or go lower because they give me headaches. And I know I've been picking favorites, uh, but Pointless is up there alone. The thing is, and I don't want you Pointless to think I'm picking you over the rest, but I don't know. I can't argue with you, and I want you happy. And it's just kind of like every time there is quarrels, I say my piece, you understand my piece. Um, like with the whole Among Us thing, and the way you word it isn't like it doesn't ever seem like you're mad at anybody in particular, even when Spike or anybody else is being mean to you. It kind of feels like you're more mad because your own sanity rather than actually hating any of them. You come from a place of love, and that's how I grew up. I grew up with a lot of love. Like we do a lot of Christmas stuff and everything, and I don't know. We don't battle. And if anything, most of the stuff that we run into are issues that seem like more stuff that I can't help, like internet or the the other friends of mine or friends of yours battling, and it just kind of seems like a responsibility thing, or when I'm trying to help you with Smite, there is no quarrels. It's just there. I just can't find anything wrong with you, even if other people do. Now, I'm not saying anybody on here is perfect or I'm perfect or anything. I'm just saying that, like, I don't think he deserves anything less than S tier. And I wish everybody was S tier. Even though it would make a boring list, I wish everybody was up there. But uh, I'm only getting laughs from this guy. That's all I'm getting. It's just laughs and funs and let's play. And the only things besides other people being when you're complaining about other people, it's not that person. It's literally just everybody's having a good time. Or you and that person are having a good time. Where the issues come into play, where it just seems like it's outside of nature issues rather than anything like particular with between the two of us. Like we're just not ever fighting. We're only laughing and having a good time. And it'll sometimes be like we're in a party, and I want to hear his opinion over everybody else's. Now I do ask everybody's opinion just to get a reaction out of them, but I do tend to favor him over everybody else on this list, and it's just because we don't have problems. There isn't a time where I'm just sitting there like I wish Pointless would stop being like this, or I wish he was acting like that. I'm always just like I kind of get where he's coming from. That's it, and that's the list, guys. Sorry if you didn't get higher, or sorry if you went down, or sorry if you're with people you might not want to be around. But this
I knew
this is
that one was a
uh,
spitter.
yeah, that one's for you. Uh,
Yeah, I knew that one. To me, I'm like, son of a bitch.
yeah, but this is where it stands right now. If Doctor didn't act up last night and try to cheat in Among Us, he'd probably still be up there. But he sent me private DMs when he got kicked out for cheating in Among Us, and it sounded like a jealous girlfriend. It got pretty messy. But he's a good time. He doesn't deserve to drop to the bottom for that. But since all you guys are motherfuckers, I can't put anybody else besides Pointless up there. I can't. You guys fight. If anything, it should be you guys are lower, but I just don't talk to these guys, especially Curry or Runny or David, and then Toasty and Zed. I'm seeing so scarcely, and then come on, man. I just got along, and been talking to Ocat for what 5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yep. There's the list, guys. I hope you